Simple is beautiful. Simple is lovely. Over the past few years, I've realized that some of the biggest shifts in both life and money don't come from complicated strategies. They come from simple lessons applied consistently. So today I want to share 7 life and money lessons that have shaped how I live, work, and build wealth. If you're new here, my name is Felix, and on this channel, I talk about personal finance and self-development in ways that anyone can relate with. So let's dive into the video. Lesson number 1. Perfection is a myth. Taking action is what you can really control. I used to overthink everything. I'd wait for the perfect moment or gather every detail before making a move. I want to dot every I and cross every T before I even take any decision. Well, in psychology, that's called perfectionism, and the people who do it are called perfectionists. Sometimes I found it very bizarre that the desire to do something excellently well stops you from doing it at all. That's perfectionism right there. So, this research that I found in the National Library of Medicine shows a distinction between perfectionism and striving for excellence. Oh, I often hear people say things like, "Oh, I'm a perfectionist, and that's why I like to put everything in order." They wear it like a badge of honor as though it's something to brag about. Well, this research shows that perfectionists are at a high risk of depression, eating disorder, anxiety disorder, and their life is riddled with fear and extreme caution. Established that successful people actually are less likely to be perfectionists because this tendency stifles their creativity. The problem, that mindset keeps you stuck. Research also shows that pragmatists, people who make decisions with enough information, are not only more productive, but are often happier with their choices. Being a pragmatist requires that we take action every day on things that push us further in the direction of our dreams. Perfection only exists in hindsight. Learn enough to make a solid choice, then act. That's how you can build momentum. Lesson 2. Build skills that let you start from scratch and solidifies your legacy. So in this book, The Almanac of Naval Ravikant, Naval says if he lost everything and was dropped into a random country, he'd be wealthy again in 5 to 10 years. Because wealth is a skill set, not a bank balance. That is so profound. I like to say wealth is innate. It is life's response to your innate qualities. If you've been paying attention to the dichotomy between the rich and the poor, you will know for a fact that there is something the rich know that the poor don't care about that makes the rich rich and makes the poor poor. So I encourage you, build skills that improve your qualitative essence. True wealth comes from investing in high value skills, sales, marketing, IT skills, entrepreneurship, skills that can provide solutions for a lot of people. These are skills that align with demand and can't easily be taken away, even in this age of artificial intelligence. To wrap up that point, money can be lost, but if you build skills, you can always rebuild from the scratch. Lesson number 3, be like water. Recently, my counselor asked me, she said, "What inanimate object can you use to describe your personality, Felix?" I thought long and hard. I really thought long and hard. And then I responded, "I think it's water." But you think about it. Water is the clean, potable liquid in the cup. Water is also the stenchy, dirty guy in the drainage. Water is the blue, calm liquid in your pool. At the same time, it is the violent storm hitting your neighborhood. Here is the point. Be like water. Adapt to whatever vessel you're in. Change is constant. In fact, it is the most constant thing in the world. Some resist it, some embrace it. Look at AI. Some people fear it, while some other people are already building businesses with it. If you cling to old ways, you get left behind. If you adapt, you open doors. Flexibility isn't weakness, it's survival. And in my opinion, it's a superpower. Lesson number 4. Extraordinary results come from ordinary actions done repeatedly. So consistency is a word that is often used consistently when we talk about success, because that is just what it is. A lot of people struggle with it. To be honest, I also personally struggle with it. But I have realized that in areas of my life where I've shown up consistently, I have recorded tremendous success. It's simple. Where attention flows, energy flows. One of my biggest regrets in the last 2 years is stopping YouTube, or maybe I should say pausing YouTube. Even though I give myself 1,000 excuses why I stopped or why I paused, it still won't be justifiable in my opinion. Now that I'm back, I'm doing my best to show up regularly and fall in love with the skill no matter the result. And this somehow ties into my previous point that if I keep taking actions daily, sooner or later, the results will follow. Consistency compounds. The truth, success usually isn't about doing something extraordinary once. It's about doing ordinary things consistently for an extraordinary amount of time. Over time, you gain mastery and become a master of the art. Lesson number 5, be real about what you want. When we were children, our parents borrowed us their faith on most things. They sent us to school because they believed in education. If you practice a religion, you do so probably because your parents introduced you first into it. For some people, other grown-ups in their lives influenced the idea of talent and skills that they developed, and even the career choices that they followed. In my early 20s, I chased what I thought I wanted, what society told me looked successful, but deep down, I wanted more. Eventually, I forced myself to strip away other people's definitions and focus on mine. I drew down on what I really wanted so I can chart my course to achieving it. I know I want to be rich. I know I want to be able to teach. I know I want to be an entrepreneur. I know I want to be able to positively influence the generations coming behind me. And after I've worked hard, I want to come to the point where I do these things on my own terms. Simple. Every single one of us who desires some success must drill down to what we really want and pursue it with reckless abandon. I want to use the story of Jesus to explain this even better. I know Jesus is unique, but it's a popular example, so anyone can relate to it. So just follow me. When his parents were looking for him in Luke chapter 2 and found him in the temple, Jesus made a statement. Why are you looking for me? Do you not know that I must be in my father's house? Even at the age of 12, and I mean, Jesus is a very unique example, but I'm going somewhere. His response shows someone who has drilled down on the assignment and understands his purpose. Another example is Mother Teresa of Calcutta. She swore the oath of poverty so she can better relate with the poor and needy who are the subject of her life's work. Whatever the decision is for you, make sure you are true to yourself and you are true to your calling. When we get to this point, work begins to feel less like work and we enjoy our life even better. Lesson number 6, buy back your time. Whoever populated the idea that time equals money dealt a big blow on the mindset of the middle class and the poor. Time is infinitely more valuable than money. Too many people make good money but refuse to spend it to save time. They will spend 5 hours doing something they could outsource for $100, even though their time is worth more than that. Think of it this way. If your time is worth maybe $40 an hour and you waste 5 hours on a task you could delegate or outsource, then you are definitely losing money. Buying back your time isn't wasteful. It's not waste of money. It's an investment in your productivity, energy, and focus. If you're a solopreneur, for instance, hire someone when you need to. Freeing your time means that you can get to focus on activities that move the money dial. And these activities are basically sales and marketing. Apart from saving you time, buying back your time also helps you scale faster. If you're still here, it means you're finding value in this video, and that makes me really glad. So, what do I want you to do? Please subscribe, like, and share this video with people that you think might find it very helpful. So let's go to lesson 7. Decide which social class you want to belong to. Before you can do this effectively, you should have an idea of what differentiates the social classes. What makes the rich rich, what makes the middle class, and what makes the poor poor. This difference is clearly explained in one of Myron Golden's book, From Trashman to Cashman. This book is a personal favorite. In this book, he explained that the poor make money to pay bills, the middle class make money to buy things that make them look rich, while the rich make money to create wealth. So knowing this, I personally decided which social class I wanted to be in. If you make this decision, you will know what daily activities you need to be engaging in, and you will know what life decisions you must be making to help you build wealth. So there you have it. These are my 7 life and money lessons that I wish I'd embraced sooner. Let me give you a quick recap. Number 1, take actions, ignore perfection. Number 2, build resilient skills. Number 3, adapt like water. Number 4, stay consistent. Number 5, drill down to what you really want. Number 6, buy back your time. And number 7, decide which social class you want to belong to. If you made it this far in the video, it means you found value in it. So I encourage you, do well to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that when I upload new videos, you'll be the first to be notified. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.